Hey guys, it's your boy Epix. Today we got a long requested video for you guys. I'm doing like a sniper tutorial. Not really tutorial, but I'm showing you how I trained myself and learned to snipe in IronSight. Because before that I was playing CS a lot and like CS clone-ish shooter games and not a lot of Call of Duty stuff. So the sniping is different, in my opinion. First of all, before I'm going to give you some tips and tricks and all that, I must show you my class setup for all sniper rifles. The only two sniper rifle I'm using are obviously the DSR and the Blazer. Using on all of them straight pull because you can shoot faster in a row with this attachment equipped, as well as quick aim as skills. The other two are, yeah, just your personal preferences, in my opinion. Marathon is because I love to rush and get clips, so I have to get from one side of the map to the other really fast without walking a lot. So that's what I'm using Marathon for, and blast protection because a lot of nades, noob tubes, and all that. I hate dying to nades. That's why I'm using blast protection. And yeah, you can use drone trans, long ears if you wanna sound Tori a little bit and TDM and stuff like that. But I'm not the kind of person who is using it. So, as I said, straight pull for every single sniper rifle, and as well as the wiper or the scout scope. If you want to play the scout scope and don't have a skin equipped for it, do not equip the scout scope. It's a default scope on every single sniper, like on the DSR and the Blazer, let's say at least. So all you have to do is put on straight pull, and then you can put on compensator, precision barrel, modified rifle, whatsoever. You don't need any of those. It doesn't change anything. In my opinion, I didn't see any difference, so... But you don't have to equip the scout scope. I think this is it already for the class setup. The only thing I can recommend if you wanna play more close range, like on Mart, on Cloud9, maps like that, you can as well use the thermal scope. It's like a red dot 2 times scope-ish thingy. And yeah, I love it to use on close range because it's like a red dot on a sniper rifle, which is completely insane. And I got a lot of clips on my montages as well, so feel free to check them out. And as well, if you're going to enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave a like, and hit that little notification bell. It's helping me out so much, you have no idea. Difference between Blazer and DSR, you can use the Blazer easier to rush because you can shoot faster in between shots and you scope faster in than with the DSR. But the DSR got a higher base damage, which means it does like 98 if you get a hit marker. And yeah, and for secondaries, I always use the Python. It's the best secondary in my opinion. But you can also use the PX4 Storm or the Tag Ops default pistol. They're also pretty good in my opinion. So just to show you, let's start with the Blazer. The thing is, if you're sniping, you have to get a feeling where to aim at and stuff like that. So, as you see, you have your crosshair, but you have to still figure out where the middle of your screen is. That's the only thing. You gotta have, yeah, not like me. So, the only thing you have to do is to have the middle of the screen always in mind, because the crosshair is pretty far apart. So yeah. But you'll get used to it easily. Um, the Blazer, as you can see, as I'm going to show you, it's really easy to get a lot of quick shots in a row. And the wiper scopes makes it even. You see, just the flash. If you see the flash of your crosshair from the scout scope, you can shoot, and it's precise. So feel free to do that. Experiment a little bit on how to do that and what is... See, I'm not hitting any shots. It's my first game. Sometimes I don't understand myself. So yeah. As you can see, there's no need in... going crazy. Try to quick scope so you don't see the scope whatsoever. Yeah, okay, I'm going to die here. Probably, maybe not. Because, yeah. If yeah, have it in mind, they're just bots. So that's not a real challenge, they're not acting like real players. So yeah. So I'm going to switch my class to DSR. Can you kill me? Bots? Thank you a lot. So as you can see, the scout time, the zoom in time on the DSR is way slower. And of course it's another scope attachment whatsoever. But yeah, you always aim for the chest, okay? The thing is, if you don't aim for the chest, you get a lot of hit markers. Go for headshots, go for the chest. It's like no need to not. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, I'm missing a lot of shots as well. If you want to warm up or whatsoever, just hop into a bot TDM. And yeah, you're ready to go. See, I can't even hit this shot. I'm not warm up properly. Yeah, who really? No one really can. You can drag scope as well. You don't always have to quick scope. Like, in my opinion, if you do like something like a flick, a drag scope, it's still totally fine. Which I do. The only thing I don't like, if you're sniping, are these players. Like, okay, I can't even play like that. So see, like, stay in the scope because it's easier. The thing is, yeah, I don't like that there's an option because I can't even hit people like that. You see that? But yeah. I think you got the feeling what I mean, like, if you do that, like, oh yeah, I don't see the point in doing anything like that. So yeah. The thing is always, try to aim for the chest, especially like that. Okay, he was low, I shot him in his arm. He's browning, so let's go for that. Take your time. On close range you can no scope, obviously. Rule number one is don't force yourself to play quick if you're not comfortable with it. So yeah, just take your time. Easy. Kills, okay. So if you're using the thermal scope, you actually want to be on a shorter distance than normally, because it only got a 2x scope, and yeah, it's really, yeah, it's like the thermal scope is really good for close range combat, as I'm telling you, because you can go for quick scopes easily. Not as easy as I thought, but overall you get the point, I think. Just can go ahead and on like in close quarter combat, you can push, and you don't really have a downside in using the thermoscope. You even see where you hit the enemy, so you can predict, oh, why I got the hit marker there, what's happening here, and so on. So because if you hit someone in the arm, of course you're getting a hit marker, so for not getting confused and all that. On long range it's a bit harder to aim. Let's try to get some, because yeah, you have to focus more. The zoom is not that big. And as we hear, so yeah, let's get this. Okay. Okay. Sometimes I don't understand myself where everything is coming from. Like, that's not a problem. Always try to find a setup which is the most comfortable for you. For example, If you don't like the thermoscope, don't use it in close range. If you don't like the scout scope, just don't use it. Because I say something doesn't mean it's the perfect setting for you. It's just my personal preference, so yeah. Always remember, if you're trying to get some clips, after every gunfight, try to reload your gun. So you have always the 5 bullet clip to get the penta. Otherwise, it's really getting frustrated if you're trying to get a penta or something, and in the end, you're missing out on it because you have 1 bullet less than you need in your magazine. So you have to reload or switch to the pistol and lose the gunfight after that. As well as if you're trying to get used to quickscoping and all kind of stuff, you should not rush the middle 24/7. Like normally when I'm going for clips, the thing is I'm pushing always to the middle of the action. And from there on, I must see, okay, they're spawning here, on this ramp, on that ramp, behind the bunker, whatsoever. But if you're trying to get used to it, just take routes which brings you to the middle, but from an angle no one would expect you. Like, if I would, okay, they're spawning here. I cannot. Let me just explain, please, bot. Okay, so let's say you spawn here. The fastest way to middle is going this way. But I would recommend you doing something like, okay, let's try to go this route. See if there's someone here. And if you see like 3 people crossing the way towards bunker, then just use every cover you have, because as a sniper, if you miss 1 shot and the enemy spots you, you're screwed. So you wanna push behind them and flank them, so you can use it as like in practice modes thingy. So they're not shooting directly back, because if I'm on a 1-on-1 fight, we're both facing each other. If I miss 1 shot, I'm normally dead. So I don't want you to have like getting frustrated and stuff like that. So that's my advice for you. Okay, let's switch class once again. Go to DSR. Let's kill myself. It's not even working because I have blast protection on. Forgot about that, to be honest. Aye. So yeah. I think this is all I can give to you. If you need anything, play some bot TDMs. No one is judging you by that. If you want to get good at something, you have to practice. That's it. So if you're practicing in-game and ruin your KD, because there are a lot of players who are like, oh, my KD is 1.7, whatever. I'm so good. And your KD is only 1.1 because you're training to quickscope you. Screw those guys, seriously. No one cares about KD, as long as you're having fun. So just a little recap from what I've told you in the last 13 minutes. First of all, don't forget to equip straight pull and as a per quick aim if you want a quick scope. The second thing is, if you were trying to get used to it, just use alternative routes where you going by the side of the enemy and not straight onto them. Don't get frustrated whatsoever if it's not working out in the beginning. Stick to it, and then don't let shit talkers get your mood down whatsoever. Use the Blazer, DSR, Wiper Scope, Scout Scope, or Thermal Scope. Use a secondary which you really like to play in case you get hit markers. That's it. Just stay focused, grind your way up. You got this. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial-ish thing. You never made some before that. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit subscribe, leave a like, just click that little notification bell. It's supporting me a lot, and hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
Are you insane like pen and paper?